My fellow friends, I'm pleased to tell you that I've passed today legislation that will ban 2020 forever. We begin bombing in 5 minutes. Yeah. Hello everyone, this is me, Jack, and I'm very pleased to have you with me on this empty table without any Lego so far, but it will come soon. I just want to say that 2020 is actually a great year. Why am I saying this? Is it for being provocative? Because many people, I think the overwhelming majority of people say that 2020 is actually a bad year and oh, it's the worst year ever. Perhaps, yes, there have been quite tough things which happen, It's a great opportunity to change and to permanently change because, as you know, humans aren't very good at changing on themselves. They always need, some external force to kick them on the bum so that they can just change and move on. From that point of view, I think that 2020 is a great opportunity to change, even if it's at a terrible cost. It's reality, and you can't change reality. So, what's the best thing for changing reality than just to adapt and from it seeing it as an opportunity and just move on? And I think that it's a great year for that, just for having made your mindset evolve as much tough as it was. Just talking from my personal experience, okay, can complain. I mean, I'm French, so I do that all day naturally, but can complain and can just be very negative about it or else. But in the end, it doesn't change anything, so you just need to face reality and take it from a positive stance and see what the opportunities you may get from a certain situation. What may you do to evolve? I know, that sounds easy to say, but it's very tough. That's absolutely nothing to do with Lego, but I just wanted to wish you the best for 2021, and whatever happens, see the opportunity behind it. And I just don't want to sound philosophical, but just given how much people were just such a bad year. Yes, but you can't do anything to change it. I mean, you can do things at your own level to change your mindset, but that's pretty much it. So now let's have the fun. So this is a brand new set. Actually, it's not. A little anecdote. Thank you, the Lego Group, for offering me this set last May. Yes, effectively this set was offered to me last May by the Lego Group, so thank you, the Lego Group. It's a great set. I greatly appreciate it, and I'm a bit late to build it, but it's, better late than never. I don't know if you can say this in English, but I'm still saying it, So this is a Ultimate Collector series, so basically this is a big set, so it's not minifig scale. So it's actually a A-Wing, which you may see in Star Wars Episode 6. You nailed it, bravo. So as always, the box has very fancy details. I mean, those are not new, but I must admit that I don't like the ship at all. It's just an ugly box. I mean, the ship, not the box itself. The box is pretty, but so yeah, I don't really like. It's too thick. Thick, not thick like being ill, but thick. Yeah. For once, my pronunciation isn't that bad. And it's actually not that many bags. I think it will be rather fast. Now I already know that this set isn't a really good set because you can see there are actually 3 stickers sheets. You probably know my stance on stickers. It's not that I hate them, but I don't really have them in my heart. I mean, it's just very nice how they seem very... Oh, I actually should have only 2 sticker sheets. Somehow I get double, so I actually have 3. Yeah, I didn't even knew that it was possible to have 2 sticker sheets. But I have 2. Not 1, but 2. Plus this one, which sounds very terrible to just put on Lego pieces, because they are so thin. Naturally, we have the instructions. I just love how they put the instruction like this, to have something really strong. You can do that, and there is no issues, while with the first instructions, there will be a bit of issues. Now, see, I don't like the Lego design, which I've shown you on the box. Yeah, it's not really pretty. However, this, I find this pretty. Plus it is blue, and I just love blue, so naturally it's pretty. Everything that is blue is pretty. That's the definition of blue. So now there is a total of 11 bags, and you know the tradition. And we shall put the first 2 pieces of this set together. Knowing that this set actually have 106,073 pieces. Yes, I admit that I don't really like the design of this set, because it's not minifig scale, it's far too large, and I'm not really fond generally of having big Legos which are bigger than the human scale that they should be designed for, if you see what I mean. Like the size of this cockpit could have at least 3 minifigs in it, while it's supposed to only have 1. And so that's why I think that I've been procrastinating on this Lego for so long. It's also that I had time issues, but that's a totally other subject, and that I'm not actually going to justify my procrastination. You know, I take full responsibility of my procrastination. Can I admit that procrastination is such a wonderful word? Like, hey, what are you doing today? I'm just procrastinating. What about you? Yeah, that sounds just perfectly fair. That sounds like a fair and very good program to do. Honestly, it looks like a big transport. I don't know what to say this, but it's really unfortunate that such great pieces and... I mean, it's a good Lego, but I just find this so annoying that this is not minifig scale. Like, look at the cockpit. I don't know why I imagine a transport, but with such big reactors, and yeah, it could have been with a landing pad here, but maybe like 2 pilots in there. Should actually maybe do, you know, a custom version of this set where it's actually a transport, a big transport. And at last, ladies and gentlemen, the only sticker which I'm going to put. Because as you know, I refuse to put any stickers, so I'm just going to put this one, because it's a pretty important one, but the others, I'm not going to put them. Because as always, Lego, if you're watching this video, I'm still making a strike on stickers. Because I am very determined to not kneel and put stickers on this, except this one, because I need it, but otherwise I won't put any other stickers. It's not that bad. Could have been worse. Yeah, looks almost printed. One of the funny thing actually is that those pieces here are printed, as you may see. They didn't put any stickers. I'm surprised. Generally they put stickers, but here they just printed pieces. Now just do that with all the other pieces and it will be great. Alright, so if we just put this like that. So it's nice and very strong because you can just define which position you prefer. And honestly, I like this one. Hey, it works. Yeah, I'm not going to try too much, but it works, so it's very solid actually. And this is the last bag. And this is the end of this set, but I do have a tiny issue with those which are pointing down. Or I maybe made an issue, something bad somewhere. I want you to look at that, like that, not like that. Right? Please. Okay, can you tell me if you do have this set, is it only my version which is like that and I have to rebuild something because I'm just very bad? Or, yeah, like, you can do like that, but it just won't, so you can do like that, yeah, okay. Is it just my version or what? No, I don't, they won't have let pass such big mistake. I suspect it's just my version. Please tell me this is just my version. You know what, we're just going to keep this like that. Because why not? We're just going to pretend that this is perfectly all fine. Even if it's not. So this is actually the build is very interesting in terms of pieces and the slopes which are used, which are the very smooth pieces, and the angles. The angles are just amazing. I mean, just look at this. We could have at least a dozen of those minifigs inside. It will be epic. Plus there are nice and fancy big reactors and some aerodynamics. Better. And I do hope that you have a great and wonderful year. In fact, I don't know. Only you can define this. I mean, yeah. I'm not going to try to be philosophical, but yeah, I sincerely hope that whatever happens, you take it positively and just try to make the most out of it. And see you another time for this set, which is, oops, yeah, I did nothing, which is weird, really. I don't know. Yes, that really annoys me. I think that if I want to fix it, I have to like dive into the mechanism and just it's going to be annoying. I have to basically destroy the set, I think. Thank you for having watched this video, and may the force be with you always.